5 people have been charged in connection with actor Matthew Perry's death from an accidental ketamine overdose last October, United States Attorney Martin Estrada told a press briefing. The Friends actor, 54, was found dead in a hot tub at his California home in October 2023. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office attributed the actor's death to the acute effects of ketamine. The charges come after the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD, announced in May that they were working with the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, on an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Perry's death. Perry's personal assistant, 2 doctors and several others, including one known as the Ketamine Queen, have been indicted for providing ketamine that caused the actor's death. Government lawyers claim Perry's assistant and an acquaintance had worked with 2 physicians and a drug dealer to obtain thousands of dollars worth of ketamine for the star. An indictment filed in federal court on Wednesday, but unsealed today, detailed grand jury charges against Jasvine Sanger, who prosecutors said was known as the Ketamine Queen, and Salvador Plasencia, known as Dr. P. Sanger maintained a stash house in North Hollywood, the indictment read. Dr. Plasencia, a physician at an urgent care center, was among those who sought to get the drug to Perry despite knowing he had a history of drug abuse, according to the indictment. The charges against them include conspiracy to distribute ketamine, distribution of ketamine resulting in death, possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, and altering and falsifying records related to a federal investigation. Perry's personal assistant, Kenneth Iwamasa, another doctor, Mark Chavez, and Eric Fleming, an acquaintance of the actor, were all charged separately with counts including conspiracy to distribute ketamine, according to a person with knowledge of the situation, who was granted anonymity to discuss an ongoing investigation. Prosecutors claim that some of those involved used encrypted messaging applications and code words to discuss drug deals. They would refer to bottles of ketamine as Dr. Pepper, cans, and bots, according to court documents. On September 30 last year, they alleged Dr. Plasencia, who is listed as a physician at an urgent care center in Calabasas, texted Dr. Chavez about purchasing ketamine, so he could sell the ketamine to the victim MP. In one message, prosecutors claim Plasencia discussed with Chavez how much to bill Perry, writing, "I wonder how much this moron will pay, and let's find out." Mr. Estrada said the investigation uncovered a broad underground criminal network responsible for distributing large quantity of ketamine to Perry and others. The much-loved actor, who most famously played Chandler Bing in hit U.S. sitcom Friends, was found unresponsive in the pool at his residence in Los Angeles on October 28. In December, Perry's death was ruled an accident from the acute effects of ketamine, a sedative that can be used as a recreational drug, as well as to treat depression and pain management. A medical examiner said that Perry had been receiving ketamine infusion therapy for depression and anxiety, with his last known treatment 1.5 weeks prior to his death. The ketamine in his system at death could not be from that infusion therapy, the report said. The Friends star turned to the accused drug peddler after the ketamine he was purchasing from doctors got too expensive, federal officials said in the press briefing. Perry was open about his battle with substance abuse and addiction, setting up a sober living facility for men with similar issues. Following his death, a foundation was set up in his name to help those struggling with addiction. He had been sober before relapsing in the months before his death. Frank offers confidential advice about drugs and addiction. Email frank@talktofrank.com, message 82111, or call 0300 123 6600. Or the NHS has information about getting help. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.